Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Let's look at the mini map. Does this one way make sense? The problem with this one way is our formation is trash. If this guy were over here flashing a line for the jet to take some control and our Rays were mid fighting for mid with Sage, this one way is perfect. But the problem is that's not our formation. Like, let me show it again because this would be very optimal. This would be super optimal. Consider jet may even have like an op. We sky flash jet up to get her a nice aggressive line, post it up that sky can come and support mid where they have the heckin' strongest shit in the world with like Sage wall, raised nade. You get the deal. And then you have this one way B main and all of a sudden everything is impossible for the enemy team to push. This is great. But the problem is this is not what we have. Instead, our jet can't get this line because sky is over here with us. Raze is not mid with Sage over here. So Sage is holding mid alone. Sky is sort of like floating between you and Sage. So now it's important to keep the strength of your defense as balanced as possible. Like you want each lane to be roughly equally well defended, or at the least you want the enemy team to push your stronger side. So if you have a stronger side, which happens to be over here, you want the enemy team to push here. It's Sun Tzu. You want to appear weak where you're strong and strong where you're weak. So you're weak over here. That's where you should be prioritizing an early smoke. You want them to think that you're weak on B because you're not. You're very strong on B. You want them to push into your strong side. This one way disincentivizes them to push into your strong side. Instead, it's going to incentivize them to go push mid and towards A, both of which are bad for us. So your one way is making the enemy team play better. Does that make sense? Like this one way is going to tell them, yo, don't come B main, which you don't want to do that. You want them to come B main. Hey, Woohoojin here. Did you know that I stream every weekday doing VOD reviews and playing ranked? If you enjoy the videos, the best way to support me is to show up live. If this video was just uploaded, it's very likely that I'm streaming right now. All of my coaching is free, but that means I need to make money in other ways. Please consider supporting me with a Discord subscription if you can afford to do so. I run many live events for my tier 3 subscribers as a thank you for letting me pursue my passion every day. At 2,000 subscribers, I'll be booking a flight out to EU and to APAC to play in-houses on your servers. Thank you for supporting me. Enjoy the video. Yeah, we've coached DT89 frequently. Wait, oh, bet. Is this the first time you've hit Immortal on smokes, DT89? You switched mains. Nah, you touched it a week ago. I was about to get all hyped on your behalf. Okay. Smokes main. Yes, agreed. Too slow on second event. Yup. Defense. Oh, you struck out so fast. I remember because you were burning 0 value one ways on Lotus that they just run past. I remember. I will jog everyone else's memory. We were playing on Lotus. We had no damage utility from these guys playing A. We were playing here and we started by one-waying a lobby, which just did nothing every round because the enemy team could just walk out because there's no like raise nade or anything to stop them. So they could beat the one way every time. Starting defense. Defense is a mini game of maintaining control of the space you want with minimal utility. True. All right. Will he go B, chat? Will he go B? I noticed this in the Ascendant int houses and I got pretty mad at you guys because we're playing split. And for whatever reason, OMEN didn't just run default. Sky didn't just run A with the jet. Sage didn't just go B heaven. Like it should all make sense where everyone should go. Smurf. To be clear, you don't just want to be B every round on OMEN. However, like it's round 1. So like there's no reason to deviate. Okay, we burned that too fast. So I actually wouldn't be smoking here. So you actually don't have time to do both. If that jet stash a pillar, she will kill you as you're throwing this flash. Like you won't even have your gun out because you're throwing a smoke first, which is a problem. But additionally, you just want to throw the flash. So your Sky kind of trolled. Your Sky, if she's like really high low, should have come over here. And then your Sage also trolled. She threw the slow too early. Contact hasn't really been made yet. But this Sky would come here. She'd take contact. Off that contact, you'd throw your flash. Okay. And now you'd actually just peek out and you specifically like have your crosshair on the left here because if anyone's playing anti, notice they have to be really far back. But if anybody's playing anti, they're gonna peek you on the left, and so you just start shooting these blind pieces of shit. Then you fall back, and now you can use a smoke at this point if you still need one, if you want to stall them. But you can even smoke over here, like similar to like the Haven smoke. This will. The purpose of this smoke is understand like teammates coming to help you on the retake. When they come out, there's two threats like this. But if you have a smoke in this location and you're playing like to control it, then your teammates will feel very comfortable just coming out CT because they only have to worry about this one threat. Same pattern is on Haven, where you can smoke right here as they're rushing you, and it allows your teammates to come out CT very comfortably because they don't have to worry about this threat. They just have to worry about this threat over here. So I wouldn't have smoked. I would have flashed right away. I think if anything, this smoke is denying you of kills.
That's it. Get it. I can pick up Figure's contact.
But it's not bad. The Raze gets owned.
They try
For the Reyna. Bro, like you cannot be telling me that this is immortal. We just burned another Sky Flash for nothing. Like, okay, they're B main. We already knew that. And we burned Sage Wall? Oh my god. Okay. Okay.
Here mid. I'm gonna one way smoke mid.
Three more mid.
Bro, you're too late.
Wait for me.
100 OMEN, 30 jet.
We got behind them.
Oh.
Heaven B, heaven B.
Oh, great.
Oh, wait.
One enemy remaining.
Good kill, good kill.
Last player standing.
Okay, this is no good. You're not visualizing yourself as the enemy here, and I can tell in this 1v1. This is a terrible clutch from you. Because this Sky is looking one place and one place only as she comes up here, and it's right here on the rope. Okay, and now you got to understand that this Sky, she can be there, she could be here, she could be there, she could be here, she could be there, she could be there, she could be here. And all of these Skies, their crosshair is right here on the rope. And as you come up, you see your problem? You got no fucking idea where your crosshair belongs. And Sky's crosshair's dead ass on you. Like, you gotta think, why did you go up that rope? You really need to do some soul searching? Like, did you just want the round to be over with or what? Because you go up that rope, you're never gonna hit Radiant. We gotta figure out why the hell you went up that rope, DT89. Because it just does not make sense. Spike was top. So what? You go up that rope, you lose. And the fact you can't see that is kind of a big problem. Scared you pick it up and rotate? That's better. That's better than the fight you just took. I'd rather play retake 1v1 than take this fight. This fight's worse than retake 1v1.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Let's look at the minimap. Does this one way make sense? You want them to come be main. Oh, bet. Look at the formation. Look at the formation.
You can take care of mid. It's okay.
Now the one way makes like infinite sense.
Can you just...
Made a playbook of 10s. He's one-waying and flashing like that most rounds, so I was copying. Okay, 1, why the fuck are you watching 10s for controller? 2, context matters. It's very likely that 10s' Radiant teammates were playing a formation that looked more like this, actually. So now our one-way is more appropriate.
Throw a slow and we can just nade it. Easy.
Yeah, and now this is way better because we have the op with the flash. We've got strong mid control. I like the one-way a lot this round.
I'm gonna throw a side smoke for you.
Whatever, they die. Not our problem.
This since we can smoke. Smoking the left.
What? Oh, we're on eco. Okay, sure.
Coming B man, out B man. Out B man.
Cover going out.
Time to hunt. They're concussed.
Yeah.
Hawk out. Blinded.
Yeah, you can't really kill the guy.
Spike planted.
I'm with no, with
Oh, shit.
you, I'm with you. They know me flank. One more.
My ultimate is ready.
Yeah, I think reloading on 3 here is pretty troll.
They know me flank.
3 shots is probably enough to kill with Judge. You're too slow on the trade now because of it. And you give away that you have a Judge. Like this Cypher should be backing up right now. But instead they're running towards your judge, which is kind of, you know, they just gifted you this round. That reload's no good.
What happened?
One enemy remaining.
What happened?
Ooh, bet.
Good shade, good.
Bet.
Good retake, good retake. I'm doing the same thing over here.
Shadows traveling.
Nice out.
Yeah, like we don't need to smoke A so quickly. It's an op, we're chilling. And when you're one-waying B main like this,
Shadows traveling.
you don't want to hold it from here because this is exactly where they're going to pre-fire. They're going to do that if they're trying to contest it. You want to hold it from here so that they'll never kill you, like ever. I don't think we need to be rushed to give a smoke to them. Yeah.
I'm throwing a side smoke.
Why?
Cover going out.
What did?
Like, why are you throwing a side smoke? What communication did these guys give you that said, I need to smoke site for them? Did they say, help? They're rushing A super fast. They're pushing us site. No, they didn't say that. So if they should have said that, that's their bad. Okay. It's their bad. They didn't come. If they're going to get mad that you didn't smoke while they didn't say shit, that's on them. Like this is what you see right now on your mini map. I went ulted, so you thought they might go for the hit. Oh, they'll tell you. If they don't say anything, it's their fault. And I will not blame you.
I'm throwing a side smoke.
Like, why are you the one who's paranoid right now?
I can flash that.
Like, look at this shit. You're contesting space alone, dude. So they have A heaven. We know that they have A heaven because they broke our wall. They got a kill or whatever. It's 4v4. And you're out here taking the space on your own? Like pushing in? Alone? Wait for Sky. Call a dog or a flash or something. Omen flash is not sufficient to take A heaven because A heaven is shaped so weirdly. You can see it's like huge. Like Omen flash can't really cover this. I don't like it. I don't like it. This has echoes of coming up the rope over here and fighting the Sky. You know, like we could have seen 3 people here. There could be a guy here and a guy here too. Yeah, and our Sky tries dogging now, but too late. She gets a lucky kill.
Van. Jump low.
Yeah, it turns into a B hit. And our op has to play
Right.
retake.
That's right.
Yeah, we threw this round. This round is like 1,000,000,000% your fault. I skipped a few rounds that were not your fault. Like they pushed the op, they won the round. They rushed UB, they won the round. And those rounds were like, shrug, happens. This round is 1,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000% your fault. There was no reason to smoke A. Our team did not panic at all on A. You panicked because you couldn't see anything. And we over-rotated and then we contested space alone. Would be a good place to smoke in that scenario when you lose A heaven control, but you don't necessarily need to take A heaven control back. Like losing A heaven control sucks, yeah, but it's not like you have to take A heaven control. The only thing that matters in this game is whether or not you win the round. And like if I were playing as DT89 and they were pushing my op here after my op got that frag and nobody had died yet, bro, I'm staying B main. I'm probably playing over here. You know why? Because the enemy team ran a 4-man goddamn fake recently where they ended B. And my op is A already. And they got a pick and they haven't died. My A has 3 guys. Like, look, we can rewind it. Like, this is our A when we decide to rotate. We've got all of mid control. Our op got a pick here and we have a fast flag.
I'm throwing a side smoke.
Cover going out.
Now, after the Omen ult, like this is the scenario. They're not out on A. Like if I'm controlling anything, it might be CT wrap here.
You guys can play around the smoke.
You know.
Like right here. I might control this line or maybe get a little deeper to stop them from going screens off that pick. But I wouldn't have been here in the first place. But yeah, coming over here could be good. Watching this way. Didn't the side smoke not help the jet? Yeah, that's what I've been talking about this whole time. The side smoke's terrible. The path is so clear for them. You basically have resistance on A. You have resistance on flank. You're creating resistance CT. You're telling the team to go B. Do you see that? You're telling them to go B. Like if you were in their shoes right now and an Omen flash came from CT, you know the op is on A, like you're just going to go B. You're going to go through mid. The problem is you're telling the team to go B, but that's also what the enemy team should be doing to win. And that's the problem. The problem is that the way you play incentivizes the enemy team to play correctly, which is like no good. You want them going B to be a mistake, and you want them to want to go B. Does that make sense? You want to be somewhere that punishes them rotating through mid, like picking one of them off over here.
They're coming mid.
Shadows
Bro, like you have no comms? Your Sage is holding wall, and you just gave them free passage to A. Your Sage didn't say
I
anything.
flash B7 for you.
Yeah, we just burned the smoke. We just completely burned it. It's dead. DT89. DT89, you're so panicked. If your Sage doesn't say anything, don't smoke. And then if your Sage is like, Omen, why didn't you smoke mid? You say this back. You say, oh, my bad. Can you please be more vocal next time you want me to smoke mid? I've got you. Just say that. Say, my bad. I didn't realize you wanted to smoke. Can you be more vocal next time? I've got you. Okay? She didn't ask. She didn't even tell you they were pushing mid. You asked her. She didn't answer. And then you assumed the worst. And that's most rounds only on the one coming hooch. Perfect. Then don't throw this smoke. That's my point. That's my point, DC89. This smoke is no good because you're assuming. This mid smoke here makes too many assumptions. The way that your brain sees the game when you don't have info is you're overly paranoid. Like you see 5 of them pushing mid in your mind's eye or some shit. And so you throw the smoke because you're paranoid. But in reality, it might just be one guy. Like, let me show you what you saw on the minimap that led to you throwing the smoke.
Flash out B.
Our Raze made contact right there with a jump spotting jet and died. And then there's a single Reyna
They're
flash.
coming mid.
And then you smoked male. So we just saw these 2 dudes. And that's it. And they were contesting A pretty patiently. Our Raze was being a complete idiot. And then you burned your second smoke. Your second smoke, by the way, being a smoke that I might actually throw if I'm the enemy Omen. Because it gives you them passage into fucking ropes. That moment comes soon when I smoke late and they don't come because they blame me. That's fine. DT89, what do you care about more? Do you care about your teammates blaming you as little as possible? Like, or do you care about ranking up? Because those are 2 different metrics. And you can't play for both because shitty teammates are gonna blame you all the time when you play correct Valorant, especially in lower ranks, especially when you play smokes too. People are very, very adamant about how smoke should be played. Like every single duelist main out there thinks they know better than you about smokes, and they're gonna tell you. And you have to just say whatever. If somebody asks for a smoke, I always throw it. If somebody says, why didn't you smoke that? I say, we'll go over it in VOD review. Shut the fuck up. I don't need these hindsight Harrys weighing me down. What the hell did you just do?
Why is he not playing side with me, bro? I already give.
Bro, you just dry paced through a smoke. And now you're blaming a teammate. You pre-commed it, really. Let me see what you pre-commed.
I'm gonna stack A with you guys. I'm just taking a wild guess that they might come in. I'm playing side. I'm gonna throw a side smoke and just flash through it.
Okay, so first you say you're gonna throw a side smoke and flash through
Yeah,
it.
ramps. I'm only gonna smoke ramps so that they try to come inside.
And you say you're gonna smoke ramps. Okay. So in what universe here did you ask Sky to play with you? Because I don't see it. I didn't see you say a single word to that Sky. You just told the team what you're gonna do, which is good. Good. But you didn't say, yo, Sky, play on site with me. Flash through the smoke. I got to play. You didn't say that. You just said what you were gonna do. And then you're mad that she does something bad, even though we've just watched 7 rounds of you doing bad shit. Like, everyone sucks at this ELO. So, like, it should come as no surprise to you when your teammates do something bad.
Yeah, play side with me. Play side with me.
Yeah, and now you're saying play site with me. Fair. But she screens and she's getting owned.
Oh shit.
The problem with peeking out of the smoke here is that you've advertised that you're here because you flashed. So everybody I know, like, let's say that they do know you're here. Like, I don't know, there was a fade eye, you broke it, or you did flash or whatever. I'm gonna mostly see people play like this. The Sheriff is a gun that's better at holding in like off angles. Like if you've ever played deathmatch, the hardest people to kill are the off angle holders. This is like broken tech in Valorant, and the Sheriff is very good at this. They peek, you shoot, and you come and you shoot the next guy, and you can sometimes get huge round winning conversions with this Sheriff. Peeking out this way, it's very reminiscent of the round where you just peeked into a heaven, of the round where you just went up the rope. It's like you're lazy. You're lazy. You're willing to take suboptimal fights if it means you get the round over with. Like you're pressed. Like you've got somewhere to be after this game or something. I don't know. What's the rush? There's no world you thought this was good.
Cover going out.
One way here is good again. Okay, well this is bad. Drop the 10s VOD. I need to see it. I need to see the context in which he throws this one way, gets pushed off for free, and then flashes for free. I need to see this VOD that you're claiming you're copying a pro from. I just don't believe you. There's no way, right? Tens isn't a smokes guy. There's a chance he's failing a little. I've played against Tens enough in rank to know that he's pretty fucking good at the game. Even if Tens was playing smokes, I find it hard to believe he'd make a play like this. However, I do agree that Tens is not somebody you should be studying for controller. But even then, Tens has very high Valorant IQ. I find it hard to believe that he made a play that looks like this. Bro, it's an eco round. You're telling me, first of all, it's 2-0. It's an eco round. You're copying a play from an eco round. You didn't timestamp the round? Well, you timestamped something. Can you timestamp the round for me?
From deep. Judges every.
Look at this round, by the way, where he doesn't rotate because his team is super strong and he just anchors B. Oh, bet you got a timestamp? Bet.
Me.
Bro, he is alone. Bro, he's trying to appear strong where they're weak. He's trying to tell the enemy team, yo, don't push us. We got a lot of defenders here. We got a lot of firepower here because it's him alone.
They flashed me.
Running up, be heaven, be heaven.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're on. Hell. Hell now.
Rapping.
That is so different than what you did.
Going out.
But
Girl blinded.
Tens throws the flash and fights. You throw the flash and give up all of the space for free. And this is exactly what I was saying. The first time I saw you use the flash, I'm like, why are you throwing a flash for no value? What's your follow-up?
They flashed me.
Look, follow-up. He was swinging. Anyways, you can't be like, I copied the hecking smoke flash from Tens when he does it once in the entire VOD. And it's because he's playing alone on B while his team has the fucking Sentinel, the Initiator, the Op, and the second Duelist all on A. Like, you got to understand, this is not a normal round. DT89. It's a very, very unique round. And in all of the normal rounds that we skimmed through, he was not doing this. But yeah, he's following up off of his flash. He's fighting in this scenario. But this is a very unique scenario. But he was going to peek. And then just dashed and killed her and came over here and TP. It was very good. I like the play. So I'm glad you showed the VOD because it does show that his play is not bad. I was convinced there's no way Tens was doing what you're doing here. There's just no way. And sure enough, he's not. He's fighting off of his flash. But also look at the formation. Your scenario is completely different. If the enemy team comes out right now, you're Bing chilling because you've got Sage slow, Raise nade, and Omen flash. So in your scenario, you throw the one way, you jump spot, you see them rushing. Tens would be coming over here. He would not be burning the flash. He'd be coming over here because his Raise and Sage have slow nade. And then you flash and they all die. I'm striking you out. It's the same shit. You burn your util. You just burn your util. You use it too easily. You just give it away. You just gave that flash away. You gave a smoke away. There's no concrete follow-up to your util. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's lazy play. You're gonna change the wording though, that you're too willing to burn all of your util with no meaningful value gain. Before you throw any util, I need you to think why. Like what do you gain? And do you want to gain that?